When we look at the state of the world today, it's easy to believe that everything is happening without purpose, as if life is just a series of random events unfolding without any deeper meaning. We see chaos in politics, confusion in society, division between people, and instability within ourselves. From that perspective, existence can feel heavy, even hopeless, like we're powerless spectators in a theater we didn't choose to enter. But beneath this apparent disorder, something else is at play. There's an underlying harmony, a set of universal principles quietly guiding every aspect of creation. What appears as chaos, when observed more deeply, often reveals itself as an intricate pattern, a divine architecture hidden in plain sight. 1. The invisible laws of reality. Imagine the universe as an enormous symphony. Every planet, every living being, every moment playing its part in perfect rhythm. These rhythms aren't random. They are governed by invisible laws, laws that maintain balance, growth, and evolution. When we ignore or violate these laws, disorder appears. When we align with them, life flows effortlessly. For example, think about gravity. It's unseen, yet it shapes everything. The same applies to the law of cause and effect. Every thought, every action sends ripples through reality, eventually returning to us in some form. When humanity forgets these invisible principles, the result is confusion and suffering. But when we remember and honor them, order begins to emerge again. 2. The misalignment of modern civilization. Our modern civilization has achieved incredible technological progress. Yet somehow, we've drifted away from what truly matters. In our pursuit of success, status, and competition, we've lost the quiet voice of integrity. We measure progress by material gain, but forget that the real progress of a civilization lies in the elevation of the human spirit. Look around. People are constantly chasing more money, more recognition, more power, yet feel emptier than ever. The result? A world where anxiety, loneliness, and moral confusion have become the norm. We've mistaken personal ambition for collective advancement. But a society that forgets compassion and unity soon collapses under the weight of its own imbalance. 3. Rediscovering integrity and connection. The path to restoring harmony doesn't lie in external revolutions, but in inner alignment. Integrity, doing what is right even when no one is watching, is a cornerstone of human dignity. When we act with integrity, we vibrate in harmony with those invisible universal laws. Think of integrity as a frequency. When one person resonates with truth, others can feel it. It inspires, uplifts, and awakens something ancient in all of us. A single act of honesty, compassion, or courage can transform the energy of an entire space. And when millions begin to live with this awareness, society itself begins to heal. For the purpose hidden within existence. Many people ask, why am I here? What's the purpose of all this? Throughout history, philosophers and spiritual teachers have explored this mystery. Some believe purpose lies in the afterlife. Others suggested that the purpose is not in escaping this world, but in transforming through it. Life isn't a random accident. It's a journey of learning, a classroom for the soul. Each challenge, each choice, is an opportunity to expand our awareness. Our mistakes aren't punishments. They're teachers guiding us toward understanding. The ripple of every decision we make extends far beyond what we can see, shaping not only our future, but the collective future of humanity. 5. The nature of fear and its illusion. Fear is one of the greatest barriers on this path. It can paralyze even the strongest hearts. But what if fear at its core isn't real? What if it's a projection, a misunderstanding of reality? Most fear arises not from the present moment, but from stories we tell ourselves about what might happen. It's the mind's attempt to control the unknown. But the unknown is not our enemy. It's the birthplace of growth. When we stop running from fear and instead look directly at it, something profound happens. It begins to dissolve. We realize that fear isn't a force outside of us. It's a reflection of our own resistance to truth. And when we take responsibility for that resistance, we begin to reclaim our power. A practical example. Imagine someone afraid of failure. That fear might keep them from starting a project, pursuing a dream, or expressing love. But once they face it, once they understand that failure is simply feedback, not judgment, fear transforms into freedom. 6. The principle of unity. Beyond fear and confusion lies a profound truth. Everything is connected. Call it God, life source, or infinite mind. It is the same universal essence that flows through all beings. We are not separate fragments. We are expressions of one living consciousness experiencing itself in infinite forms. This realization changes everything. When we harm another, we harm ourselves. When we uplift another, we elevate the whole. It's the awareness that every act of kindness contributes to the harmony of the entire universe. 7. The path of purification. To align with this unity, we must purify ourselves, not in a religious or ritualistic way, but through awareness and discipline. Purification means clearing away the noise that blocks our inner harmony, whether physical, emotional, or mental. It can begin simply. Eating with mindfulness instead of indulgence, choosing honesty over convenience, practicing silence, meditation, or gratitude each day. Ancient civilizations understood this deeply. From the spiritual exercises of Egypt to the moral codes of ancient Babylon and the teachings of Eastern sages, all pointed toward one truth. Purification leads to clarity, and clarity leads to alignment with divine order. Through these small, conscious acts, our inner world begins to mirror the beauty and balance of the outer cosmos. 8. The eternal laws in the human journey. Throughout history, wise leaders recognize that human law should reflect cosmic law. The Code of Hammurabi, for instance, wasn't just about justice. It was about alignment with the moral rhythm of the universe. When human actions mirror divine principles, civilizations flourish. But when they drift into greed, corruption, and arrogance, imbalance follows. These laws, both seen and unseen, remind us that no empire, no individual, is above the order creation. Nature always restores balance, even if it takes centuries to do so. The rise and fall of civilizations echo this eternal pattern. 9. The alchemy of transformation. And yet, there is hope. Ignorance can be transformed into wisdom. Fear can become understanding. Pain can evolve into compassion. This is the true alchemy of the soul, the transformation of darkness into light. Each time we choose awareness over reaction, forgiveness over resentment, truth over illusion, we rewrite not only our own destiny, but the collective destiny of humanity. The future belongs to those who are brave enough to correct the mistakes of the past and live according to the laws that govern all existence. 10. True greatness. True greatness has never been about conquering others. It's about mastering oneself. The most powerful empires eventually crumble, but a single individual who conquers their inner world becomes eternal. When we live with humility, integrity, and awareness, we align with the timeless rhythm of the universe, and that rhythm cannot be broken. 11. The vision of a new civilization. The grand plan of existence envisions a world where integrity replaces deception, where authenticity overcomes pretense, and where love transcends fear. It's not a distant utopia. It begins with each of us. Every moment we choose truth over illusion, unity over division, we participate in the rebirth of humanity. The hidden order behind chaos has always been there, waiting for us to see it. When we finally do, we realize we were never powerless spectators. We are co-creators, participants in a divine symphony unfolding through time. And the moment we align with that eternal harmony, life, in all its complexity, begins to make perfect sense.